Hey, fourth grade. We're going to learn a little bit about how to model finding area of a shape. And so yesterday we should have learned about perimeter, okay? It's the distance around an object, whatever object that might be. Whenever we're looking at area, we're not looking at the distance around, although that can help us find the area. What we're doing is we're finding all the space that's on the inside. So if I said, what's the area of your desk? How much space do you have? We're going to figure out how we can solve for things like that. And so there's some basic terms that you need to know. So go ahead and get your notes out. We're going to just write down these few terms that you see here on this page, and then we're going to fill out part of our worksheet together. So our first term is called a unit square, and that's what you see over here. This is a unit square. Now, units are things that we use to measure. So our units might be centimeters, or they might be meters, or they might be inches or feet or miles. But we represent those by using what's called a unit square. Okay? Now, the unit square, when we call it that, it's just the square itself. Okay? It's nothing on the inside. Whenever a unit square is called a square unit, which basically you're just flipping it around, that's when we're talking about the inside of the square and how much space it covers. So one square unit is either one area of 1 foot by 1 foot, or 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, or 1 inch by 1 inch. Okay, remember our little inch fingers? So, we've done things like the area model for multiplying, where we had, let me see if I can draw this out. Is it working? No. Oh, I gotta do it over here. Okay, where we had something like, oh my goodness. All right, start over. I'm gonna use it over here. Okay, this is a rectangle, in case you're wondering. And we had something like 2 this way and 6 this way. And so what we would do is we would show 2 columns and then 6 rows, which I'm not going to do. You can visualize that. Like, there's 1 row. Okay, let's pretend there's 6 of them, right? And so that's basically what we have here, okay? Our different rectangles that we're going to find the length, the width, and then be able to solve for the area. So area is the space inside an object or inside a certain room or something like that, okay? The square unit is one section of area that we're defining, and then a unit square is basically whatever unit we're using in the form of a square. Okay, so the terms are a little bit confusing, but the process is very easy, trust me. Okay. Oh, wait, I do need the pen. Come back. Let's do blue. Make it blue. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at these rectangles here. And if you go to your worksheet for today, which is yeah. Okay. So if you go to this worksheet, you're going to see on this second slide what we're going to fill out. That's in the book, but you guys, I don't think most of us have this part of our book with us, so that's why I went ahead and put it in on your slide. So if you can listen to this video while you kind of look at this slide, that would be great. So we're going to fill out this box. So this is our rectangle that we're looking at, and it has 1 row, and there's 4 sections in that row. So the length, okay, it's 4 units long, and there's one row of that. So it's the width of it is only 1 unit. Okay, so the area of this is whatever's on the inside of this rectangle. So there's only 4 there. So our area is 4 and then we would write units, and then we would put a little 2 up there. This is the only time we really use exponents. Now you can't type it like that. So the way that you would type it is you can put SQ for square units, just like they have here, or you can spell out square units. But if we were writing like with a pencil or a pen, this is how we would write it. We would write UN for units, and then a little 2 to show that it's squared. So area is always a squared space. Okay, so the next one, we have a 2 by 4. So the length again is 4, and it's 2 wide. So now we're going to count how many of these little boxes are on the inside to figure out the area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to put 8 for the area, and that's units squared, or square units. 8 square units. Okay. The next one is 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the length again is 4, and the width now has gone up to 3. So now let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 square units. Okay, last one. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we went up to 5. 5 in length, and then how tall is it? Is the width 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to count all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 square units. Now, what I want us to do is kind of look at the data that we collected and to see if we can figure out any thing that goes with this. So just like we kind of did before with our area model, okay, this is basically the area model. So we had a 4 by 1, and look at this. 4 times 1 equals 4. Do 4 and 2 work together? Can they make 8 somehow? Could we do 4 times 2? Is 4 times 2 8? Okay, looks good. Can we use 4 and 3 to get 12? We can multiply them. So 4 times 3 is 12. And then the last one, 5 and 3, if I multiply 5 times 3, do I get 15? Oh, I sure do. So what we're showing here is when we have a shape, let's use this 4 by 2, for example. Okay, there was 2 for the width, 4 for the length. Okay, what I'm seeing is I'm taking the length times the width, and it equals the area of the shape. Okay, so today is just kind of figuring out this formula and to see how it all works. What you're going to do is so we just filled this out together. This should be filled out now. You're going to complete the rest of this on your own. And so you're going to look at this, you're going to fill out, some of it's already filled out for you. So if it already has a number there, they're just kind of filling some things out for you. So you need to find the length for this one and then the area. Here you need to find all 3. Here's where it gets a little confusing, okay? Remember, these are the same columns. If you need to come up here, this is length and width. Okay, so 6 in length and 3 in width. So what you're going to do is you're going to click Insert. You're going to insert a table, and you can create these. So look, this is 6 in length and 3 in width. So I can click on that. Now it's going to pop up and it's going to be really big, but you can shrink it down to be the size that you need. Look at that. That's all you have to do to create your own little array. Okay, the next one has the array. You're just finding length, width, and area. Make sure though, whenever you type in your area, that you put the units on it. Okay, so all we're dealing with today is just the word unit. We don't know which unit we're using, so we just say units, squared units, okay, because we're finding the space in the middle. If we're just going a distance, we're saying that's just units or like feet. But whenever we're finding the area on the inside of a shape, we always say square units. Okay, and then there's just a couple over here that you can try that formula out on, length times width, to solve for the area, and they already put the units on there for you, so that's awesome. And then if you are a remote learner, please make sure you attach a picture of your notes here. If you will be coming back in person, you can just bring a collection of your notes when you come back, okay? So good luck with this. We're just kind of getting started with area. Tomorrow we'll go a little more in depth. All right, good luck, guys.